Hello. It's so good to have you here in this moment that is just for you. If you feel like your mind is always racing, filled with worries and small waves of anxiety, know that this is more common than you might think. Today, we will explore together a simple yet powerful practice that helps calm the mind and live in the present moment, bringing peace and clarity into your daily life. Imagine being able to pause the world for a few minutes and simply breathe consciously. In this guided meditation, we will dive into mindfulness, learning to listen to our body and our emotions without rush, without judgment. I will guide you step by step, showing you how to connect with your inner stillness, recognize thoughts as they arise, and learn to let them pass naturally. This is an invitation to reconnect with yourself, creating a safe space for self-awareness and mental relaxation. You don't need any previous experience to benefit from this practice. Throughout the video, we will work on proper posture, conscious breathing, and training the mind to return to the present moment whenever it wanders. If you follow along with me, by the end you will notice how presence and inner silence can transform your emotional state, bringing a sense of lightness and mental clarity. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any well-being and daily meditation content. Are you ready for this inner transformation? Then let's begin. Now that we are grounded and present, it's time to take care of your posture. Sit comfortably, preferably with your back straight, but without tension. Keep your feet resting on the floor, your hands on your thighs, or if you prefer, in the lotus position, if that is comfortable for you. Proper posture is not just aesthetic. It facilitates conscious breathing and keeps the body relaxed throughout the practice. Notice how small adjustments in alignment make a difference. Align your spine, relax your shoulders, and soften your chin. This helps prevent discomfort and keeps your attention on the meditation rather than on the body. Think of your posture as the foundation of your inner temple, solid, welcoming, and ready to receive each moment of presence. Good alignment also contributes to relaxing the mind, because when the body settles, the mind naturally calms. If you feel difficulty maintaining the position, don't get frustrated. Adjust yourself as many times as needed, always observing what happens in your body and your emotions. Meditation is not about extreme effort, but about finding balance and comfort. Little by little, proper posture will become intuitive, and you will realize that sitting upright is an act of self-care, opening space for mindfulness and deep concentration that we will explore next. With your posture prepared, let's dedicate a few minutes to stretching the spine and releasing any accumulated tension. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine your spine lengthening from the tailbone to the top of your head, creating space for the breath to flow freely. Gentle movements of the shoulders and neck help align the head, chin, and cervical region, promoting comfort and presence. Small adjustments now make a big difference during meditation. Stretching the spine is also an invitation to mindfulness. Feel each vertebra settling, each muscle relaxing, and each breath becoming deeper and more conscious. It's like preparing the soil before planting a seed. The more care you give now, the stronger your connection with yourself will be. This simple stretch already begins to bring a sense of stillness and presence, preparing the body for the concentration that comes next. Don't worry about exaggerating the movements. The idea is to respect your body's limits and find complete comfort. By aligning your spine, you are not only facilitating breathing, but also training the mind to notice the body with attentive observation and without judgment. This is the first step toward experiencing the true inner transformation that daily meditation can offer. Now that the body is aligned and relaxed, it's time to direct your attention inward. Gently close your eyes, or, if you prefer, keep your gaze lowered with a soft focus, without forcing. This simple gesture helps reduce external distractions and signals to the mind that it's time to slow down and connect with the present moment. Here begins the true practice of mindfulness. As you close your eyes, notice how the external world becomes quieter and less intrusive. The light softens, sounds still exist, but you begin to observe them consciously, without getting carried away. This preparation is essential to cultivate presence and concentration, allowing the guided meditation to flow naturally. Each blink, each small eye movement, can be observed with curiosity, as if you were getting to know yourself better with every moment. Do not worry if thoughts arise at this moment. This is completely normal. The simple act of closing your eyes or lowering your gaze creates space to observe these distractions without judgment. This pause is the beginning of a meeting with yourself, where conscious breathing and bodily stillness begin to take the lead in your experience. Now that you are comfortable, with posture aligned and eyes gently closed, let's begin the exercise of attention. Imagine hearing a soft bell announcing the start of this mental pause. This sound is an invitation to surrender to the moment, leaving behind hurry, worries, and any tension you may have brought with you. It's as if you are entering a small sanctuary of presence and stillness. The initial focus is simple but powerful. Just be here and now. Feel your body supported, the sensation of your feet on the ground, the contact of your hands with your thighs, the lightness of your shoulders. Every detail is an anchor for your attention. When the mind tries to wander, remember, returning to the present is not failure, it is practice. Each conscious return strengthens your concentration and self-awareness. With your attention centered, bring your focus to your breath. Observe the air entering and leaving through your nose, without forcing or changing its natural rhythm. Feel how each inhale brings life, and each exhale relaxes the body. Notice the subtle details, the chest moving, the abdomen rising and falling, the air passing through the nostrils. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This return is part of the training. Now notice the silence around you, not by eliminating sounds, but by observing them without judgment. Bring your attention back to your body. Notice tensions, sensations, weight. Relax each part of your body gently. Now train your mind. Thoughts will arise. That is natural. Observe thoughts like clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Allow your breath to flow naturally. Now observe your emotional state. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Recognize your effort and dedication. We are approaching the end of this meditation. Remember, consistency matters more than duration. Congratulations for being here. Feel your body lighter, your mind calmer. Take this into your daily life. Subscribe and continue your journey. Take one last deep breath. And remember, you can return to this moment whenever you wish. While training your mind, it's natural for thoughts and distractions to arise frequently. The important thing here is not to blame yourself or try to eliminate them. Observe them like clouds passing through the sky of your awareness, without holding on or reacting. This acceptance is a fundamental step in developing mindfulness and self-compassion during guided meditation. Each thought that arises is an opportunity for practice. Instead of fighting it, acknowledge its presence and gently return your focus to your breath or your posture. Realizing that the mind wanders is part of the process of self-awareness and strengthens your ability to concentrate. The more you accept these moments without judgment, the deeper your connection with yourself becomes. Accepting distractions also helps you notice subtle changes in your emotional state. Thoughts can bring different sensations, and observing this with mindfulness allows you to understand internal patterns. With daily practice, you begin to notice that the mind becomes calmer, that bodily stillness and conscious breathing become constant allies, and that gratitude for the inner process grows naturally. With the mind calmer and acceptance present, it's time to deepen the stillness. Allow your body to find its natural breathing rhythm, without effort or control. Each inhale becomes softer, each exhale longer, and within this flow, you feel the relaxation of the mind and body intensify. This state is an invitation to full presence, where every moment is valued. Deepening stillness also means being fully attentive to the physical and emotional sensations that arise. Notice how natural breathing influences posture, circulation, and even body temperature. Every detail becomes a point of connection with yourself, strengthening awareness of the present moment. This is where daily meditation reveals its transformative power. Allowing breath and stillness to harmonize creates a state of serenity that extends beyond meditation. The mind feels lighter, the body relaxes deeply, and emotions that once felt scattered begin to find balance. This integration of presence, conscious breathing, and bodily stillness prepares the ground for emotional self-assessment, our next step toward inner transformation. With both mind and body more relaxed, it's time to observe your emotional state. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Is there tension, anxiety, or perhaps a sense of lightness? This self-assessment is not about judging whether the feeling is good or bad, but about consciously noticing what is happening within you. It is an exercise in mindfulness and self-awareness. Observe the subtle changes that meditation has brought, the rhythm of your breath, the sensation of bodily relaxation, the flow of thoughts and emotions. Notice how each conscious breath helps balance your emotional state, bringing more serenity and presence. This recognition strengthens self-awareness and helps you better understand your relationship with your own feelings. Mentally acknowledging these observations also creates gratitude for the process. Every small change, every moment of stillness, is the result of your care for yourself. This practice creates a positive cycle. By noticing and accepting your emotions, you move closer to lasting inner transformation, learning to be present and kind with your own experience. Now is the moment to recognize your effort and dedication. Meditation is not just about sitting and breathing. It's about creating space for yourself, observing thoughts, emotions, and sensations with mindfulness. Allow yourself to feel proud of every step you have taken so far, every return to the breath, and every moment of presence you have built during this practice. Gratitude is a powerful tool to consolidate inner transformation. Feel it for your body, which has settled, for your mind, which has remained present, and for the time you have dedicated to yourself. Small moments of mental pause can generate profound changes in your emotional state and in your daily life. Recognizing this strengthens the habit of daily meditation and deepens your connection with yourself. By cultivating recognition and gratitude, you close this practice with lightness and fullness. Each conscious breath, Each moment of stillness becomes a celebration of self-care. This attitude transforms not only meditation, but also the way you face life, with more presence, patience, and awareness of the small wonders of the present moment. We are reaching the end of this guided meditation, and it's time to thank yourself for the time you have dedicated. Take one more deep breath, feeling your body relaxed and your mind calm. Acknowledge your effort, your presence, and every moment in which you brought awareness to your breath, your body, and your emotions. This final moment reinforces your connection with yourself and celebrates the inner transformation you have begun. Remember, daily meditation doesn't need to be long, but it needs to be consistent. Just a few minutes of mindfulness and mental pause can make a huge difference in your emotional state, in relaxing the mind, and in developing self-awareness. I invite you to repeat this practice every day, creating a ritual of care and gratitude for yourself. The more consistent you are, the deeper your sense of stillness and presence will become. Before fully finishing, reflect. How do you feel now compared to the beginning of this practice? What small changes have you already noticed in your body, your mind, or your emotions? This reflection strengthens mindfulness and the observation of thoughts and emotions in daily life. And of course, if you enjoyed this practice, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow along with other videos to continue cultivating relaxation, conscious breathing, and inner transformation. Congratulations on making it this far. Dedicating this time to yourself is an act of courage and self-love. Every conscious breath, every moment of mindfulness, and every observation of thoughts or emotions you allowed was a real step in your inner transformation. Do not underestimate the power of these small moments. They are seeds that, with daily care, blossom into calm, presence, and self-compassion. Now feel how your body is lighter, how your mind has calmed, and how stillness begins to resonate within your emotional state. Perhaps you notice lightness in your shoulders, serenity in your chest, or even a quiet sense of gratitude. This is guided meditation revealing its effect. Small internal changes that gradually shape a more conscious, present, and connected life. Think of today's journey as a meeting with yourself. Every distraction that arose, every thought observed without judgment, every conscious breath was an act of self-care and courage. Allow yourself to feel proud of what you have done. You created a space of silence and stillness in the middle of the chaos of the day, something we often forget to do for ourselves. Now, I invite you to carry this experience into your daily life. Let every moment of mental pause, every conscious breath, and every act of mindfulness become habits that strengthen your presence and emotional balance. Reflect. How can you reconnect with this state of serenity even when life becomes busy? How can small moments of mindfulness transform your day? And to continue this transformation, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here you will find new daily meditation exercises, relaxation techniques, and mindfulness practices to cultivate gratitude, self-awareness, and constant presence. Make meditation a ritual of care and transformation. And remember, every time you return to your breath, your body, and the present moment, you come closer to yourself, to your center, and to your own serenity. Take one more deep breath and feel that this moment of connection with yourself can be repeated whenever you wish. With each practice, you strengthen stillness, presence, and your ability to observe thoughts and emotions without judgment. May this experience inspire you to cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and inner transformation every single day of your life.